Cumming, Georgia, spelled Cumming, is home to the landmark year 2000 case of Smith v. Cumming, which firmly established and codified our First Amendment protected right to record law enforcement officers and public employees. In Smith v. Cumming, the court specifically stated the following. As to the First Amendment claim under Section 1983, we agree with the Smiths that they had a First Amendment right, subject to reasonable time, manner, and place restrictions, to photograph or videotape police conduct. The First Amendment protects the right to gather information about what public officials do on public property, and specifically a right to record matters of public interest. Recently, I celebrated the Smith v. Cumming decision by standing on a busy street corner in Palm Coast, Florida, while holding up a sign that had "I love Smith v. Cumming, Georgia" printed on it.
Flagler County 911, where's your emergency?
Hi, do you have a non-emergency number? Hello?
Yes, this is the sheriff's office. You called 911 but didn't have an emergency. Can I help you?
Has anybody called you about that idiot standing on the corner of Boulder Rock and Palm Coast Parkway with that disgusting sign?
Yes, ma'am.
No entry, 7279, I-95 North.
Going.
Hey, good afternoon.
All right, how are you?
Sure you know why we're here.
Right. So it says "I love Smith v. Cumming."
With that, we're getting a bunch of
I can't hear what
calls.
you're saying. Speak up.
I said with that, we're getting a bunch of calls on it. They want their kids reading it.
You are getting a bunch of calls on it?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's the
One of the reasons
intent.
I'm out here is to get those calls. So we're good?
Yeah, we're good. Just, I mean, if you wouldn't mind changing it up a little bit.
It says "I love Smith v. Cumming." That's you know what that is? It's case law.
That's fine.
The city of Cumming, Georgia, actually spells their name Cumming.
Listen, I'm not telling you to change it. I'm not telling you to move on. I'm just saying that we're getting calls on and people don't want their kids reading. I mean, I hope you can understand that, but that's on you, all right?
Is your body cam going?
It is.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm not going to change anything, man. I'm just going to stand here and chill out for about 30, 45 minutes. Express my approval of the Smith v. Cumming decision, which gave us, well, they didn't give us the right, it codified.
That's fine.
We're right to
I
record.
wasn't telling you to move on. You're good to do whatever you got to do. I'm just saying that
All right.
people worry about their kids seeing
Your name
it.
is
So.
R-F-I-N-N.
That's correct.
Finn? Okay, my name is Jeff. Probably know that.
Anyway, have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thanks.
This is Stephen. May I help you?
Yes, Stephen. There's a gentleman on Palm Coast Parkway in Boulder Rock, and he is holding a large sign that says "I love Cumming," Cumming. I just wanted to make the sheriff's office aware of this. Not something we want on our street.
Okay. Unfortunately, there's really nothing that the sheriff's office is going to be able to do.
They can't stop him from holding a sign like that. That's vulgar.
It's freedom of speech, ma'am. It's the First Amendment.
What if they had obscene words, like they had the word asshole? They can do that too?
Yes, ma'am. We've received calls on them prior with all the protests and everything, and there's nothing that we can do. It's freedom of speech.
Oh, my goodness. I believe in freedom of speech 100%. It's just, there's young people, there's older people. I'm middle-aged, but I don't like it, so I worry about the other people seeing it. But thank you very much, and you have a nice day.
Thank you, too.
Flagler County 911, where's your emergency?
Yeah, I don't know how to report this or what was the proper channel to go through, but by the Chick-fil-A line...
Are you calling about the gentleman with the sign?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're aware, and there's nothing that we can do about it. It's his First Amendment right.
So, are you joking me that I can't believe, and this guy can stand out there on that corner
Ma'am, he's basically standing there to entice law enforcement to approach him because he's looking to get a law enforcement member in trouble. So he's standing there doing that so that all the citizens of Palm Coast will call. Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with it either, but unfortunately there's not much more that we can do.
I think that's just terrible because Palm Coast is such a sweet little town. And I moved from Jax to get away from these crazy. So, oh, well, it is what it is. But, yeah, it is what it is. You guys have
all right, well, thank you for calling. You too. Bye-bye.
Clay County Sheriff's Office, this is Steven. How may I help you?
Hey, Steven, I'm sorry to bother you today. I just have a quick question. I just drove by with my kids on Palm Coast Parkway and Old Kings Road, and there's an old man that has a sign that says, I love Cumming. Is that allowed?
Unfortunately, it is because it's freedom of speech.
Oh, I completely understand. I just thought I'd ask since I was driving by with my kids, and I was like, I see a lot of signs, but that's pushing it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Dispatch, Heather, may I help you?
Hi, I was just calling. Cypress Point and Palm Coast Parkway, there's a guy standing on the corner with a sign that says, I love Cumming.
Yeah, we've already checked out with him. Unfortunately, it's one of those freedom of speech, and there's not anything that we'll be able to do.
Okay.
And really, he's just trying to entice law enforcement. He's, looking for an argument, basically.
What lovely people.
Uh-huh. Park County Sheriff's Office, do you have an emergency?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you have an emergency?
No.
How can I help you?
Yeah, I was wanting to see if you could do something and send a sheriff up by the corner of Palm Coast Parkway and
Are you calling about the gentleman with the sign?
Yeah, had my wife and another elderly lady with me, and that's pretty offensive, and he's lucky I didn't have my kids with me. But that's freaking uncalled for.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry, hold on one second. Traffic 16. Unfortunately, sir, there's not much that we can do because of the First Amendment and his freedom of speech. Unless he's out in the road actually blocking traffic, he is allowed to be there.
Really? Because I thought you weren't allowed to go out in public and scream profanities and do things like that to disrupt the flow of traffic and scream
as long as
obscenities.
he's not blocking the road, there's nothing that we can do. We've already had a deputy out with him.
Well, and somebody's going to end up beating his ass because I'll tell you what, if I had my kids with me and they started asking me what that was, he'd probably get the freaking lips slapped right off his face.
Yeah,
So
I understand feeling that way.
it's going to end up causing a bigger problem.
What he's trying to do is bait law enforcement into going out there and creating a confrontation. We've already been out with him. We've talked to him. Unfortunately, we cannot violate his First Amendment. So as long as he's not blocking traffic, there isn't anything we can do about the sign that he's holding.
Well, like I said, that's fine, but it's going to end up somebody's going to get frustrated and knock the crap out of him, and then they'll have to deal with that.
If that were to happen, then that person would be in trouble for physically assaulting somebody. So.
Yeah, but some people think it's worth it. So, thank you.
You're welcome.